Alright everyone, Dancentral here, and welcome to an update video. This is something I haven't done in ages, but I feel it's necessary because I can let you guys know what I've got planned for the channel and sort of things that have been going on at the moment. First thing I just wanted to mention was a big thank you to everyone that's posted comments and shown continued support on the channel. I've had a fair few new subs come in, so I just wanted to thank each and every one of you. It really is appreciated, and also just wanted to apologise if I haven't had a chance to get to your channel to thank you personally. What happens is I used to get all my notifications of new subs to my email, and it would tell me exactly who that was, and then I would be able to shoot across to the channel straight away. But now I get all my email notifications come through to my phone, to my BlackBerry, and the problem with that is that I get quite a few come through at once, and because it's on the go it's hard to keep track of what's going on, so sometimes I can miss a few channels unintentionally and not get round to it. So just wanted to massively apologise for having had a chance to get round to your channel, but I will look to, once I get a chance and once I get everything sorted, try and go back through the subs and find your channels and thank you personally. I'm not being ignorant at all, because I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for the subs that I get. So I just wanted to massively apologise about that, and I will get around to that very soon, and I'll be thanking you all personally as well. And if I have missed you off by accident, then feel free to send me a PM, and then I'll know, and then I'll shoot straight across to your channel and I'll look at some of your content and give you a message personally. So yeah. But also, yeah, just massive thank you to everyone that's posted comments and stuff, especially on my current gameplay videos on the Xbox 360. Now I know that there's a notification come up on my computer that's covering my face, and it's really annoying me. Right, sorry about that. Right, yeah, so on the gameplays that I've been doing currently on the Xbox 360, now I know the quality hasn't been great. I know I need a capture card. Totally agree. A few people have said, like, why can't you just get a capture card? I know, but once I get the finances together, I will look to get all that hooked up and see if I can work out how to do all that. Some of the newer gameplays I've been doing, if you've been watching them, you'd know that I've been doing some of them with my mini camcorder as opposed to my Mac. Some people have said the mini camcorder is better. Some people have said that there's not much difference between doing either, which is interesting. But yeah, I know I need to get a capture card at some point. I've only got 2 more to upload though, one being Sonic the Hedgehog, one being Sonic Unleashed on the Xbox 360, so I've only got 2 more to do. They are a lot brighter than the ones I've done already, because obviously Gears of War and Halo Reach are very dark games. So hopefully you'll be able to see that a bit better anyway, but obviously when there's flickering and when there's lines going up and down, most of the time I can't actually improve that. So apologies if some of you got annoyed by it, but I hope they are still watchable. And thanks very much for all the comments I have received so far. But I am looking now to go back to the retro stuff so that I can upload the quality perfectly, because I can do those a lot better than current gen. And then hopefully when I come back round to current gen, I'll have a capture card by then and be able to do it properly. But massively appreciative to the comments I've had already. So that's the first thing. Second thing is, some of you might remember that sometime last year I got a copyright strike. Now this was on a piano video that I did of a piece of music from a film, and basically YouTube didn't like it, or a certain company didn't like it, even though I'd put in the description bar and stuff, all credit goes to the relevant people. Still wasn't enough, and rather than say like we're going to remove it, or you need to look at this because it's got copyright that's been matched, they just decided to put a strike on straight away, which was really annoying, because what it meant was at the time I was able to upload videos of unlimited length. Now it's cut it back down to a limit of 15 minutes. I had to go back to making sure they were under 15 minutes, or if they were over, I had to cut them down and edit them before I could upload them. However, obviously I'd taken some time out from YouTube anyway for a couple of months. But then, yeah, last week, logged onto my channel and just massively surprised. All of a sudden, this message popped up. Your account has now been enabled to upload videos of unlimited length. So I'm thinking, well, if that's the case, what's happened to the strike? Went onto my channel, completely vanished. Just amazingly, completely gone. A message underneath saying your account is now in good standing, whereas before it said it wasn't. So yeah, strikes completely vanished. I didn't actually think that they could vanish. I thought once they're there permanently. But having spoken to a few people, especially my good mate Atsuma Corinne, aka Ben, he was saying that like there's been cases of strikes just randomly disappearing, which is obviously great because what it means now is that I'm back to unlimited length. So although I'm not going to milk it and overdo it and go overboard, I will be doing some videos that might be 20-25 minutes if you can bear that, because you know how a lot of people know how I like to ramble. But yeah, just massively chuffed. It was a great surprise. Just means I haven't got to edit stuff down now. It can be a lot more natural. I can kind of say what I need to say and get it all in there without having to worry about time limits. You know, and it's great. You know, absolutely fantastic. And it'd be nice to do a few more longer videos now. So yeah, just really good. So there's that. Also, I don't really get this. So if anyone can shed any light on this, it'd be great. The subscriber counts. Now, on your channel, you've got two different sets of subscriber counts where it's basically the total amount of subscribers you've got. Now, there's one on the left-hand side and one on the right-hand side. But well, obviously I'm flipped, so your left is my right, but you get what I mean. So where it's got like your name, age, if you want to put it, and you know, occupation and stuff like that, there's like one total for your subscribers. And then on the other side of the channel, you know, where you've got the little squares of all the other avatars of channels that have subscribed to you, there's another total. Now, up until a few weeks ago, they'd both been exactly the same, which really they should be. But a few weeks ago, I noticed that suddenly each total was suddenly different. Now, the one near my description, where my avatar is, or the picture of me is, and you know, my name and stuff, that was saying like 840 something. And then the one that's on the other side of the channel, that's got where all the little squares are of all the other channels, was saying like 880 something. And I was like, well, why the hell are they different? Now, initially I thought that the 880 something one was like that because it was taking into account all the dead channels where people had subscribed to you and then they'd since either closed their channel or it'd been terminated by YouTube, but obviously they were still showing. So I thought, well, maybe what I need to do is go back through my subscribers and spend some time deleting all the ones that are dead, and then that'll bring that 880 something hopefully back down to the 840 something. Then it will match the other one that was saying 840 something. Does that make sense? So one was saying 840 something, one was saying 880 something, and the idea I thought would be that if I delete all the dead channels, it'll bring it down so they're exactly the same, and both totals would be the same again. Brilliant. So I did all that. Took like an hour to 2 hours to do it, and basically rather than it doing that, it did this. So now one's saying, well, like 840 something, another one was saying like 700 and something. So rather than taking one down to meet the other, it took them both down, and they're still completely way out. Now, does anyone know why both totals are completely different? Because I have no idea why that is. What's one to take into account that the other one isn't? And also, the most important thing, which one's right? Have I got over 800 subscribers, or have I now, by deleting dead accounts, have I now gone back down to below 800? I have no idea. So, you know, because I'm thinking when I get to 900 subs, for example, on one total, do I do a 900 subs video, or is that not going to be entirely genuine because actually it's the other total and actually I'm under, if that makes sense? I don't really get it at all. So if anyone could shed any light on that, why they're both completely different, would be wicked. I think actually my good friend Atsuma Corinne, aka Ben, did a video on it, but I haven't had a chance to watch it, so I might even be able to get some more information after I've recorded this. But if anyone else can shed any light, that would be wicked. But yeah, I have no idea why that's the case. So yeah. Next thing I wanted to mention is a great YouTuber who has just unfairly had his account terminated. Basically, when I went to the Mission Is Possible weekend at Spalding last October for my birthday, which was wicked, one of the best weekends of my life, I met a guy there called Eli. Now, he had a channel called EmoJoe1990. It was a great channel. He uploads videos very regularly. He does gameplays, he does pickups, he does, you know, reviews and great pieces to camera. And not only that, he's a great guy in person as well. And then I was chatting to him on Facebook the other day, and was telling me that his account had just been completely terminated. Basically, he'd had like a load of copyright strikes put on his account, even though he didn't have anything on his channel that would be classed as copyright, according to himself. So yeah, massively unfair. No warning whatsoever. He lost a lot of his videos because he hadn't backed a lot of them up, and I'm the same. Especially old videos. You make them, they're on the channel. You haven't got space on your computer. You can't be bothered to back them up because I can never be bothered, and then you just delete them. So yeah, he lost a lot of his videos. He's got a lot of his newer videos saved on his on a hard drive, which is obviously good, so he can upload them onto his new channel. But yeah, no warning, completely gone. And I checked it, yeah, completely gone. So no idea why it's happened because he was saying that he's done nothing to get any copyright strikes. They just appeared, and he's gone. And I don't know, I can't get my head around it really. A lot of people on YouTube that kind of, I don't know, just mess about and stuff and, post horrible comments and they get to keep their channel. And then people who genuinely are hardworking, create great videos, really nice person in a really nice guy in person, and, gets his account completely terminated. But, that's it. There's not a lot you can do once it's gone. I started to get a bit worried when I first got my first strike because I'm thinking, what if I get two more randomly and it's gone, But, fingers crossed, everything's still good so far. Which also brings me on to the next point, which, again, if you're watching at Summa Corinne, it sort of applies to you as well. I don't think I'm going to be doing any more piano videos, mainly because I'm too worried about copyright. Now, I know a good way around it is to put in the description bar, all credit goes to the composer and the film it's from, and also the the studios that filmed the film, like Warner Brothers or that kind of thing. But I'm too worried now that that's not enough because having got the strike before, I'd still put in the description about all credit goes to all the relevant people. I covered myself and everything, and it still wasn't enough. Now I've got piano videos up already. I'm going to keep them up because so far it's been fine, and I'm kind of taking my chances with them really. But the fact they've been okay so far, I'm kind of hoping that they're fine. But I don't really want to give any more potential ammunition for any companies or people to go, right, what's this? Why have you put this up? So yeah, it's quite a big thing for me to say because a lot of my channel, especially when I started out, was music. I don't know. In the future, things might change, but at the moment, let's not say permanently. Let's say for now and see what happens. Just because I don't want to risk things. Just because I value my channel too much. I love making videos. I couldn't bear to have to start a channel again and build up stuff. It would just drive me mad. I've worked too hard over the past 3 to 4 years to suddenly have strikes left, right, and centre and have everything completely be taken away from me and be wiped off. So for now, we'll just leave them and just focus on the gaming stuff, and we'll see what happens really. Might be doing a bit more fitness stuff in the future as well, but for now, we'll just see what happens really. So that's another point, but also just bouncing back to Eli and stuff as well, what I was talking about. He's basically got a new channel, which is obviously fantastic. He loves making videos too much as well to just kind of stop making them. He also took it really well, which I was really quite surprised with in a way because he'd lost so much. But he was really staying positive. He was like, I'm not going to let this get to me. The only thing that he's a bit gutted about, which obviously is understandable, is he's now got to build his subs. He's now got to build his subs up again. So I'm going to do a little bit of a mini plug for him because I know him personally as well, and I know how much of a great guy he is, and I know how genuine and hard-working he is. So he definitely deserves this. Especially not just to you guys that were already subbed to him but don't know about him and can now shoot across and resub, but also to the people that were never subbed to him that are new, that kind of subbed to my channel but never knew about him, and hopefully now you can shoot across. His new channel is Games and Comics. Now it's Games, letter N, Comics. I'm going to put a annotation which will now be ding up there. And literally just go straight across to his channel and watch some of his videos, and if you like what you see, please subscribe to him because, as I said, he's a great guy. He deserves all the support and stuff, and I can vouch for it completely because I've also met him in person, so I can also genuinely say that he's a really good, really nice guy. So sub to him if you want to. He deserves it, and go and check his channel out. So yeah, that's almost it really. It's coming up to 15 minutes and I can go over, which is great. but I'm not going to go overboard, so don't worry. Last thing that I was going to say is literally the videos are sort of coming a bit thick and fast now, which is always good, considering I'd had a while out of YouTube. Just making time really at the moment to upload them. And I'm kind of making a bit of a bold move now because this takes a lot of commitment and a lot of time to do these. But I'm going to start a new playthrough. Now, obviously playthroughs similar to gameplay vids, but they take a lot longer and there's more videos. But I'm really in the mood to do one, so I'm going to try and get the parts out as you know, sort of as quick as possible. And I'm not going to tell you what game it is because I don't want to ruin it. But it's going to be an absolutely wicked game, an absolute classic game, and a game that I've completed loads of times before, so I know I can do it. And I know I'm going to really enjoy doing it for you guys, and hopefully you'll enjoy watching it. So that's going to be the next actual set of videos to go up. And what I'll do is I'll leave my Sonic Xbox 360 gameplays for probably after the playthrough, because there's a lot of editing needed on those now, and I'm more in the mood to do the playthrough than do loads of editing. So yeah, so I'll do the playthrough and then I'll upload the Sonic videos sort of after that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to be looking to do some new collection videos soon as well. You know, sort of updated collection videos of sort of everything. Mainly because I enjoy doing them, but also because I've you know, always adding to my collections and they're always being boosted, so then I can make sure they're kept updated and stuff. So there's probably the newer stuff that's coming up, some collection videos, the playthrough, and yeah, any other videos that I think of. And also, if you guys have got any ideas, anything new you want to see from me, you know, as always, let me know, and I'll look to sort of do them as soon as possible. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, thanks very much to everyone that's subscribed. Again, really sorry to anyone that hasn't had any comments on their channel saying thank you very much for the sub. You know, I'm not being ignorant. I'm not just seeing them and ignoring them, because obviously I've never seen any sub as just a name on a channel, or you know, like a number, if you like, because that's just ridiculous. That's just completely out of order, and very snobby as well. And I'm nothing like that. I value every sub completely, and yeah, you know, just want to say apologies if I haven't put a comment. If I still miss you, please feel free to send me a PM and I will get back to you straight away and I'll post it on your channel. Alright, well, thanks a lot for watching this video, guys, and I'll be back with a playthrough very soon, as well as some collection videos and some other new stuff as well. So, great to be back as usual, and keep watching, and appreciate all your feedback. Cheers, guys.